really quickly, sorry about the audio, my computer sucks. Hello, I am here today to show you a game called Frenzies. Now, I found this game on the MetaQuest store a while back, and I looked at the page and I was like, this looks pretty fun. I'll give it a try. And I played it for a bit, experienced the game, and I was like, wow, this has some potential. This could be really fun. Messed around with the weapons, messed around with the game modes, had quite a bit of fun. The main combat point of this game is that you hold two weapons. There's a variety of weapons in this game that you can hold. So you can try different combinations, hold the same weapon, and just really kind of figure out what works best for you and what kind of play style you have, which I quite like, because you get to try different loadouts out, see what you like, and see what works best. And along with the game modes, they're pretty fun too. There's the dash and grab game mode, which I hate it. I don't like that game mode. I don't like it. It's like one of the only game modes in this game that I don't really like, because the player base is not that big, and you have to get on at like the right time in order to even get like a semi-full lobby, which is understandable. It's an early access game, but it still can be a little annoying, because you'll get into a lobby in a dash and grab match, and then there will only be like one person on each team, and then it'll be just a guaranteed loss if you're a defender, because you can't do anything because all the NPCs are a little stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Their aim is really good, but their movement and the AI it's just not really there. And again, it's an early access game, so there's definitely room to grow for this kind of stuff. However, I do not like this game mode, mainly because of that factor. But if you get at least two people on each team, then it can be pretty fun. It can be pretty fun, pretty challenging. Now, on to the other game modes, like Cash Pig. Cash Pig is a game mode where you need to grab an item that's roaming around the map, which is a roaming stuffed pig thing with a handle on it. It should be showing up now, right now. But you're supposed to roam around with it. You and your teammates are supposed to protect it and hold it for as long as you can and get your score up. And whoever holds it the longest wins the match. Pretty simple premise. Except, like I said before, the pig moves around. So if you drop it, it ain't gonna stay in one spot. Now, on to the ball game mode. I think that's what it's called. But in the ball game mode, you and your teammates must grab a ball that spawns in the middle of the map and bring it to your enemy's score point. Now, this mode I actually like quite a bit, because it has some challenge to it. Instead of just running and gunning, you're going for an objective, you go for an objective with the pig one too. But there is many challenges, because the map is relatively small, like with most of the maps. But they can still feel quite roomy and have some decent space to them. Also, a lot of the game modes I did not actually record footage for, because I just did like one match and like only recorded like 12 minutes, because I'm trying to make these videos short and easy to edit, because making videos is I'm not gonna lie, it can be a little frustrating with the limited hardware I have, because I'm making this on like an HP laptop that's running on a Windows 11. So yeah. Another thing is that the recording kept lagging so bad. This game really does not like being recorded at all. Any hoodles, back to the game modes. There's another game mode called Red Light, Green Light. This is another one of my favorite game modes, because you're in a giant arena with a bunch of pillars, and there's a bunch of lights around, and when the lights are red, you can't shoot anybody, and if you do, you'll damage yourself. But when the lights are green, that's when you can shoot and damage people. Very simple premises, but they can be very, very fun. Another game mode that can last quite a bit, actually. One of the only game modes that can last, like, I want to say more than like 10 minutes is Long Run, if that's the name of it. I can never remember the names of these game modes. But basically Long Run is you and the enemy team spawn on opposite sides of a very long stretch of map that's just like a straight line. So basically what you need to do in order to win is one of your teammates needs to skate all the way to the end where the enemy base is and press a button. Now, sounds simple, but trust me, it is very difficult because the corridors are very tight. There's only one way to go, so you need to quickly eliminate all the enemy players and then rush to the button as fast as you can. Normally, if you're playing with only NPCs and you're the only one in the match, it can be relatively easy. However, if there's actual players in the match, that's when it gets difficult. I'm also probably going to forget to mention a lot of the other game modes, but that's what this video is. It's kind of what this video is for. So, you know, it's meant for you to watch it, and then for me to say, hey, you should totally play this game because I enjoyed it, so you might enjoy it. So, you know, go play it because it's free. Why wouldn't you try it? It's free. It's free, for fuck's sake. Like, go play the game. Why are you still watching this video? Go try the game already. Anyway, if you're still watching, then thank you, because I looked at my analytics and yeah, 100% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so but I still see it as people are watching my videos. That's pretty cool. The fact that anybody's even watching these is pretty cool. Anyway, back to the stuff. So, at the end of all of the craziness, and, you know, matching and scoring, whoever comes out with the most points and the most kills comes up in first on the leaderboard. There's first place, second place, and third place. Whoever is in first place and second place, will, if they tied, they will play in a tiebreaker match at the end of the game. And that's just basically kill the other person. That's literally it. Which it definitely could do some reworking. I'm not gonna lie, because it can just be over within seconds, which can be a little disappointing, and I'm not gonna lie, a little anger-inducing when you're the one that loses. So I mean, this game definitely needs some work. It needs a little bit of work, but again, early access game. It's prone to have bugs, glitches, not super great gameplay loops, but it's still a really fun game, and I really think you should try it. But the other main thing that happens to the person that is in first place in terms of kills and score is fight the boss, or kill the boss, I mean. And that is when the person who has the most kills and points becomes a giant and has about, I don't know the actual number of HP, but they have a lot of HP. And basically everyone in the match has to try to kill them. If you don't kill the boss within a certain amount of time, everyone except the boss loses. Pretty simple premise. The rest of this video is mainly just going to be me talking about kind of stuff, because I kind of want to just use this video to talk about things that I want to be doing and things that are kind of, you know, prominent. But yeah. Okay, so second part of this recording, or voice recording. I got a bag of Doritos while editing. So basically, I kind of want to talk about what I want to be doing and what I'm going to be trying to do. I had posted a video like that a while ago, when I first started making YouTube videos, and honestly, I doubt any of my subscribers now were even a part of my previous channel. Well, I mean, my channel when I was just starting to make YouTube videos. But basically, I really want to stream and like do all that, but the thing is, I can't really do any of that because of my limited hardware, as well as I also really want to make PC content, like PC games, I mean, because I really like playing PC games, you know, making videos on Half-Life 2, even though I've already played both of those games to their entirety. But I have a lot of Steam games. I have like almost 100 Steam games just sitting in my library that a lot I can't even play because I run them on a laptop with a hard drive. And I've tried recording like some Fallout New Vegas gameplay, some Inside gameplay. I really did try, but the audio kept bugging out. The gameplay was super laggy. The playback wouldn't work right, and it was impossible to do. So sadly, I can't really do the kind of things I want to do with YouTube until I get a better PC or I just get better hardware, and that's probably not going to happen for a while because I currently don't have a job. I'm trying to get one, but you know, it's difficult because, you know, an 18-year-old with no GED who got dropped out of high school. Anyways, I think we're gonna end it there because this has only been like maybe like half an hour, maybe like an hour of me editing. But yeah, thank you very much for listening to me ramble about the game Frenzies and listening to me talk about what I want to do and what I wish I could do with this game. I might end up setting up some stuff. I already have a Twitch account set up, but it's labeled Shroomcat with 2 U's, and also I struggle to even sign into it sometimes, so I have to sign into it, change the password, and then so I can remember the password, and then it's just a whole bunch of nonsense. I might even need to just fully change my username again so I can actually get into it, because I can never remember whether it's Shroomcat with an O and a U, or it's Shroomcat with 2 U's, or a U and a Z or something. It's just a whole cluster of just annoyances and holdbacks. It can be very frustrating. But yeah, if you watched all the way to the end of the video and you listened to me rambling for very long, listen to me yap and flap my gums, thank you. I very much do appreciate it, like a lot, because it's genuinely astounding when I see that I get like a couple, maybe like 10, 20 views on a couple videos, and I'm like, oh wow, people actually watch my content. But then I also see like my Bone Lab video and my Pavlov videos get like a crap ton more views. I understand that. The Bone Lab videos, really. Also, on the Bone Lab video, I looked at the analytics. An average view time of that video is only like a minute. That's a 35-minute long video, and people only watch it for like 60 seconds. Like, I get that I didn't do that well in presenting the mods, and I did kind of gooberish, but like, a minute? Damn. So, moving on, I am going to be doing more Pavlov content, not more Bone Lab content, because I cannot think of anything to do in that game. I could do scene-making stuff, like with the new popular short stuff, like shorts that are coming out recently, because that would be pretty cool. However, I cannot do code mods, so I wouldn't be able to do that kind of stuff on that scale. Probably just like, story stuff, or just like, creating things. I'm also quite disappointed that nobody really gave any suggestions after I posted that, crossbow short, because that thing took me a long time to make. Just to figure out how I can even make that thing work, it took me like at least 2 hours. And I don't even know, I tried remaking it, and I couldn't. I don't know how I made it, I can't remember. But yeah, I feel like I've been rambling for long enough, so thanks for watching and have a good one.